Hello and welcome back to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 99. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming back after we had to ditch for a week last week. Apologies, but life sucks sometimes. I'm excited. I didn't realize how much this podcast is like a gaming talk outlet for me because I was like hyped this morning. I was like, "Oh yeah, we're back. I'm ready."
Oh yeah.
There's nowhere really else that you just get to talk for 2 hours about, or an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah,
Today will be good.
it's hard to find other people like that.
Everybody else is like, so?
Who? You're
uh,
paying attention to this because
Yeah, I felt that a lot. I went to I'll talk about this more in Collector's Corner, but when I was on my work trip, I went to a retro game store, and I felt like that the whole time. Like they were just like, "What?"
why are we here?
And well, they wanted to go. They wanted to go. I warned
Really?
them. I warned them. I was like, I don't like. I'm gonna be here for like probably 30 minutes. Like, y'all sure y'all want to do this? And they're like, yeah, we'll go check it out. So
All of them. I regret my decision to enter the retro game.
yeah, they
store.
just got to watch me bouncing around this place for 30, 40 minutes.
If you want to see the other side of me, let's go to the retro game store.
Also, my voice might sound a little weird on the mic because I might have COVID from that same
Okay.
work trip. I got an email the day after I got back saying someone tested positive, and I was with that person for up to 5 hours.
Oh my god.
Then you
So,
probably have it.
yeah, I've had a sore throat all weekend. Pretty much like on cue. I read that email, and then like that night, I started feeling it. So
Same.
currently in purgatory, waiting on COVID results to come back.
Mention that.
But I feel fine other than the sore throat. It's really weird that I'm just feeling like that one thing and that's it. All right, let's get into this. So yeah, we've got 2 weeks worth of junk now. So apologize for some slightly old news, but we've got to talk about it. So we're gonna start with some PlayStation stuff. So PlayStation acquired Haven, which is a brand new studio made by quote industry veterans. And they also finished the deal with Bungie. Bungie's officially a PlayStation developer.
Wow. Actually, I was gonna say good, but no, this is more a waste of money.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see. Let's see. Oh wow, they're even Haven's even hiring. I was seeing like if they were working on anything right now.
No, I already did all that research.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
They've literally made no games outside of for their new company.
Sony
Incredible.
said we're preparing for the streaming wars.
No, Sony said we're paying for the veterans
Yeah, the
working at
people.
your
They must have
company.
saw the people and were like, okay, yeah, I guess we gotta
That's
Let's
the-
before
grab them before
before
they make
Xbox buys
something,
them.
and then Microsoft buys them because they made something.
Yeah. Um, and also Nintendo acquired the animation studio that will become Nintendo Pictures. Um,
The
are,
animation studio they acquired is the Pikmin shorts one.
right,
Pikmin
I was gonna
shorts.
say they had made something before.
I think they did some of the animation for some of the other games as well. I don't know if those games off the top of my head, but they did all three Pikmin shorts.
Dynamo Pictures. Let's find out. Well, they're mentioned on the Metroid wiki, so they must have done something.
Oh yeah, I think someone said they did Other M.
Yeah, they worked on the.
I think it was specifically if you ignored Other M's story and just looked at the background of the cutscenes, they were beautiful.
A collaborative effort from
Yeah,
Nintendo Team
ignore
Ninja
other
D
M, but it
Rockets.
looks good. Okay. Um, the classic out of place horrible news in the opening topic that we seem to have a pretty good streak of. The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh, Kazuki Takahashi, died at the age of 60 after he was found dead off the coast of Okinawa. Rest in peace. I wonder. Yeah,
So
like
that had to
what
be
happened
a
to him?
murder, right? If he was
Um,
found
They say
no,
unknown
no, no, no.
causes. He was let's
So
see.
I don't know if it's unknown completely. He was scuba diving, is what I heard.
Yeah, his body was discovered Wednesday floating off the coast of Nago in Okinawa Prefecture. Mr. Takahashi was traveling alone in Nago, a popular vacation destination, and had apparently been snorkeling when he died of unknown causes, says the Coast Guard of Japan. Well, that's a shame. Yeah, snorkeling and like diving can get pretty risky, especially if you do underwater caving. I
Yep.
happen to I can't remember what. Oh yeah, so really weird channel on YouTube. Um, that's called Ask a Mortician. It's a lady that is a mortician and does a lot of videos about like, what the job's like and a lot of like weird death causes and things like that. It gets pretty morbid, but it's not like jokingly so. It's very factual and like documentary style. It's very good. I recommend it. And she did a video about Lake Superior and like how many people had died in that water from cave diving and stuff. And there's somewhere where there's actually like a sign in front of the cave with a Grim Reaper on it. You can like find it on Google Images. It's saying like if you don't have 100% idea what this place is and what you're doing, you're probably gonna die here. So don't. It's crazy. But anyway, that yeah, that sucks. I wonder what's gonna happen with Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays.
Probably they're just going to continue doing what they've been
Yeah, I
doing. I
guess.
can't imagine they're going to stop. It's Konami, after all.
Um, but it also seems like they're still investigating it. So who knows what happened?
True.
Um, okay, so now that that's over, uh, so there's a lot of announcements, and we've got some of the bigger ones here. First off, Live Alive releases this Friday on the 22nd. So if you're looking for that, be ready. Bayonetta 3 got its release date of October 28th. The homunculi are one of the enemies in Astral Chain, and the last trailer has Lappy. What's Lappy?
the dog
Lappy is the little
in
dog
Astral
costume.
Chain.
Ah, yes, right.
It's their mascot.
And they also confirmed a Bayonetta multiverse game.
Oh, yeah, this one, Bayonetta 3.
This is
'Cause in the
multiverse?
trailer.
Okay.
You can see Bayonetta's talking to a different version of herself.
Right. Maybe I do have COVID. Brain's been real slow.
I mean, that's how my brain's been since I had COVID, so.
Great.
You
Yeah,
might.
love that unknown brain damage disease. Love that. The special Trinity Masquerade edition of Bayonetta 3 was also revealed, coming
You can
with.
pre-order it.
Yeah, it's available now at GameStop in store, and I'm not sure if it's still up on Best Buy or not.
Best
As of this
Buy,
recording, it
it's
might not
not,
be. Okay,
but
so
it
that's
might
already
be up
gone.
and down again. 'Cause
Well, it definitely
although
will
Best
probably
Buy's,
be gone by the time this comes out.
yeah, Best Buy's better about it. I will say. They don't just
It
have
was
it.
up for a while.
It was several hours,
Yeah.
but they don't have it go in and out of stock and risk not being able to supply it to everyone like Amazon.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still pre-order it in store at GameStop. I originally did that,
Yeah.
and then I got the chance from Best Buy, so I did that because I don't really trust GameStop, so I'm gonna go cancel that now.
Yep.
But yeah, that is available. It comes with an art book, and it also comes with a 3 set of artwork covers that's like a panoramic view kind of thing. They're all matching. It's really cool looking. And along with this, they're also pre-orders are also available for a physical edition of Bayonetta 1,
which
which
has not been available stateside.
yeah, which until now was only available in the Bayonetta Collector's Edition for Switch that was in Japan from forever ago. Nintendo
Climax
says
edition,
it's
yeah.
in quote limited copies because of course it is. So I recommend snagging that. And then also if you get the collector's edition on top of that, you can have all 3 Bayonetta games on Switch physically with the new cover art that comes in the collector's edition, so it can look really cool, be a special thing in your collection.
Sure.
I'm super excited to see that. Oddworld Soulstorm got a automized edition announced for Switch. So if you're a really big fan of Oddworld Soulstorm for some reason, then it is both coming to Switch and getting a collector's edition. Let's see. I had it up and then it went away. Let's see what you get. You get a collector's box. Oh, there's 2 editions. There's a limited audition and a collector's audition. Haha. Let's see. The limited edition comes with some art prints and a steelbook that has Oddworld art on it, and is also actually a Switch game case that holds 24 cartridge games. That's pretty cool. And also, the collector's edition comes with a figure, a keychain, the same art prints, the same metal case, a 160-page art book, a hand tattoo, like a temporary hand tattoo, and some stickers. And the game for both of these, obviously. So that's the thing. God of War Ragnarok got its launch date of November 9th. Pre-orders are out now. The Jotnar edition is already gone. But I think the collector's edition is still available. I was seriously considering getting the Jotnar edition because this is I don't know. I never expected I would be so excited for God of War like the second one, but the first God of War is just like so freaking good that I'm sure this one's going to be the same. And it comes with like a 45 record, like a 7-inch vinyl record, which is crazy. But the caveat is that neither the collector's edition nor the Jotnar edition come with the game.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. I was looking at it, and it's like so cool. You get like you literally get a figure of Mjolnir. You get the vinyl record, a bunch of other really cool stuff. But it doesn't come with the game. You even get a steelbook. No, wait, it does come with the game. Excuse me, it comes with the game, but it's digital. You get a steelbook for a digital game.
Let's go.
So yeah, but it doesn't matter if you want it; it's already gone everywhere anyway.
Oh, and you get dice for like D&D.
Yeah, the Jotnar edition has a quote cooler set of dice, but the collector's edition also comes with a set. Different themes.
I mean, you get a lot of cool stuff.
That's
with
what I'm
this,
saying.
but
Like, it's really
where's the
expensive.
physical game in the box?
Don't give me a steelbook and then a digital copy of the game. Why are you doing this to me? But it's probably for the best. I don't really need to be spending money like that anyway.
Oh no, you do get an art book, but it's also digital. That's dumb.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Like, there's so much cool. Like, the Mjolnir statue looks so cool. And the 45 record thing is blowing my mind. That is so awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But no game.
But digital game. Here's a steelbook to put not that game in. You can put the code in it. Stupid.
Woo.
What did you
Hell,
think?
bozo.
We sold physical games still? What would the people who buy the digital console do with a physical game? I don't know. Why did you give me a digital copy? Why would they buy this?
Yeah, like, the people that are willing to spend $250 on this box of crap related to God of War probably want the disc.
Yeah.
Right.
I
They
can't
probably have the
imagine.
disk drive.
I can't imagine buying all of the collector's stuff. Screams digital future enthusiast. You
Yeah,
know?
and also the person to buy this game probably bought the disc version of the PS5. I get that some people don't have it, so you want to make it to where no matter what version you have, you can get it,
Then
but at least
include
offer
both.
both. Yeah, do both. Like, let me select which one I want. I don't know. Everything else in there is really cool, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Well,
out
yeah, the
November 9th.
people who don't want digital are like, I don't like, or yeah, want digital are like, I don't like all the extra stuff, so they want it buy.
That's what I'm saying.
They're like,
The
I
people
don't
that just
like the
want to play
disc
the
everywhere.
game wouldn't buy it. Yeah, they would.
Look. If a disc is already too much extra, why would they want anything else?
I'm reminded of Scott the Woz when he was looking at collector's editions and he got the Sonic Mania box that's like this big and huge and comes with like a full statue of Sonic on a Sega Genesis and like Sonic rings made out of like
Yeah.
fake gold and all this stuff. And then he goes, and a download code. You got to be fucking kidding me. Like this $200 box that is literally the size of a car tire and a download code. So close.
Completely
So close,
off
Sony.
topic.
So close.
I forgot that there was a classic or a Wii U that released with the classic edition Mario amiibo because there weren't a lot of special edition Wii U's, so I don't think about them.
Right.
But like I saw it in one of his videos and I was like, oh yeah, that did exist.
Oh yeah, one
Was
of
it
his
his
5
new
Wii's.
one where he was talking about? No, he's like, I own 10 Wii U's in case one breaks.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's like, why did I buy this many? I like the boxes. They would
Yeah.
always change the U on the back.
You know, the art looks cool, and I might put lasagna on one of them.
What if one breaks in the future? Then what am I gonna do? Well, I have 10. You're the one out of luck.
You're the one without a lot. All hell our glorious Wii U future.
Oh, I forgot. I switched something around. I forgot to mention this. So in Bayonetta 3, they now include a, quote, naive angel mode, which is basically just turns down the horny. It is the minimal horny version of Bayonetta, so that way when you play it at your friend's house and they think you're a weirdo, you can now just turn on. They don't know.
They also don't think you're a perv and a weirdo. They just think you're a weirdo.
I played Bayonetta 2 at my buddy's house up here one time, and they're like, "What in the hell are you playing?" Like when she does like a strut, sticks her hip out, clothes melt away, giant dog comes out of her hair. They're like, overstimulation. Like, why is her butt in the center of the frame? I can't even see the dog. So yeah,
Bayonetta for you.
now you can play it around your mom. You might want to also turn the
Probably
audio.
not.
Might want to turn the audio off also, but
Yeah,
The visuals will be
The
great.
visuals are cleansed.
Maybe.
yeah, but there might be. Just don't play the opening sequence because I'm sure there's going to be a part where her clothes get cut off and she moans or something because that's Bayonetta staple. So
That is Bayonetta staple.
maybe just
And
don't.
you're
Yeah,
not gonna be
I
able to-
retract that statement. Don't play around your mom.
Chelsea.
No, Chelsea got called by her mom actually.
Speaking of
So.
parents, let's see. Oh yeah, and also the UK government decided that video game loot boxes are not going to be regulated by them, despite it finding a link between loot boxes and gambling harm.
Ooh.
So
wait,
they
Is
saw
that
they saw that the oh god, I'm brain farting. What's the like? There's like an overarching government of Europe, right? Like the what is it called? Can I just search Europe government and
Maybe.
find it? Like I know each country has its own government. The EU, the European Union, that's what I'm looking for. Like the EU did this. They are regulating loot boxes. So the UK saw that and was like, "We should probably do that because it's bad." And they looked into it and they're like, "Yeah, it's bad, but we're not going to do it."
Huh, that's weird. everyone agrees this is bad.
Yeah, this
Gable
whole
did
group
nothing
of
about
like
that.
15 to 20 countries was like, this is bad and we should regulate it.
Which means we should not do anything about it because we hate everyone else in this
This is the
EU.
secret reason why Boris Johnson is leaving office. I don't really know the real reason, but this could be a reason.
It's because it's at least partially because he supported a guy that was a pedophile.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, that might also have something to do with it, but I'm pretty sure it's actually about the video game loot boxes.
That's right, Grant.
That might have something to
Look-
do with it, but honestly, the loot boxes
look,
thing is where I really draw the
Both
line.
both hurt children.
Both.
One just hurts children in a different way.
One is an abomination, and one's just a pedophile. Don't be a pedophile. We don't support pedophiles here. Anyway,
Why?
and last thing before we get into Collector's Corner, the June 2022 US NPD report is available. And thank you at Matt Piscatella on Twitter for doing a little summary of this. So looks like 10% decrease over previous year, which is kind of expected. Scalping continues to decrease and stuff. Growth in subscription spending could not offset declines in other areas. Video game hardware dollar sales fell by about 8%. First half of the year, new console hardware spending fell 9%. PS5, so this is pretty much a broken record here. PS5 generated highest dollar sales. Switch led unit sales. For both of those were for June and first half of the year total. So PS5 most money, Switch most units. PS5 dollar sales experienced a double-digit percentage growth when compared to a year ago. And I guess that's probably just because the stock, like supply chain issues, are getting better. Elden Ring, still the best-selling game of the month, and it remains the best-selling game of this year. Placed first in dollar sales in 4 of the first 5 months on the market. So smaller, but expected smaller, I guess. I'm not a business guy, so he tweeted like some percentages and more specific numbers that seem really small for... Oh, it's in millions. Okay, I was waiting because like he had listed like total video game sales for June of 2022 at $4,335. I was like, "There's no way," but that's 4,335 million. So 4 billion. That's how numbers work.
Oh, that's a big number.
That is correct. That is insightful commentary. But yeah, okay. So with that, on to Collector's Corner. This is the weekly segment where we go around and talk about games we've been playing for the past 2 weeks this time, and mistakes that we've made, and diseases that we've caught, and all that good stuff.
Real quick,
Yeah.
I want to mention like the UK government thingy. It reminded me of like Belgium. I don't know about other games, but I know for Apex, for battle passes and stuff, instead of getting Apex packs, they just get crafting material.
That's worse.
I know.
Well, yeah, I mean, because Belgium is part of the EU, I would assume.
I'm not
So,
sure.
yeah, they probably just addressed it by taking them. Like, that's just the easiest fix. It's just, well, here's in-game currency instead.
Woo! Don't want
Honestly, I
children
would
in
just
games,
prefer
but-
that.
Honestly, yeah. Be able to craft what I want instead
I
of
really
getting
don't want. Yeah, I don't want a
blue,
box
gray.
with 3 gray voice line options for characters that I
Yeah.
don't ever play.
That's true.
And even if I did, would not use said voice line options.
Do you
Yeah,
know that you aren't guaranteed the heirloom shards at 500 packs anymore?
yeah.
Oh yeah, they changed it.
I know. I've got friends that have been playing since day one, season 0, and haven't seen a lick of it. And there's also a ton of people online that are like, I've been playing literally since the first day, and I have not seen an heirloom. And I invited XYZ to play last week, and they opened up a pack and got heirloom shards. So, I hate you, Respawn.
Yeah, I don't know why they changed that
Should
though.
at least left that one.
Yeah, they should have kept the 500 confirmed.
Well, yeah, but then how are you going to get people to keep buying it? It's all a scam.
It's all a
It is all a
scam.
scam.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, yeah. Collector's Corner. Cameron.
So, okay, what have I been playing the last few weeks? Fire Emblem Three Hopes. I have completed. Oh, I beat the Blue Lions route. I somehow got locked out of one of Dimitri's supports. I
L.
don't know when that you're supposed to do that one, but I got locked out of it early on. But other than that, I got most of the ones I think would be unique to Blue Lions. Went back through, got all the cutscenes. I think I haven't double checked. Because there's a route split, and that route split determines later route splits. So
You're making up
It's,
words.
I'm not.
What is a route and a split?
So in
No, please
three,
don't. Please don't explain. I'm joking. I know.
I think explain for Cooper.
Okay, explain the route split. I know what the routes are, but route split?
So in three houses, you have a route split uh, for Black Eagles. If you decide to go with Edelgard, you start the Crimson Flower route. If you start, um, if you decide to go against Edelgard, you have the Golden Deers route version 2.
So I'd have the Golden Deers version too. Got you.
Yeah,
All my homies hate Edelgard.
yeah, but instead of Claude, it's Ferdinand.
Yo, goaded route.
Golden route. Some might even say.
Yo.
And then in Three Hopes, it seems to be chapter 10 in every route.
That's a long
The
book.
decision
It is
the
not.
decision makes out. It's not.
No.
I thought it was on mine too, around there.
See, most
It was
books
one
I
of,
read.
I know it was one of the later chapters, maybe chapter 11.
Most books I read only have one chapter, and it's usually made by Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, it's got pictures in it, and
Not a lot of words either.
yeah, maximum 3-syllable words.
Oh yeah,
10, 12,
yeah, exactly. I am Sam. I am.
and 10.
Okay, so 2 10s. Was Blue Lions also 10?
No, it's 12.
No. It's 12.
Yeah.
Huh. Weird. Seemed earlier than that. But you make a decision in those route or in those chapters, and depending on your decision, it changes the cutscenes that follow. It didn't actually change most of the dialogue from the characters though, because I checked. Very fun. But yeah, no, I recommend playing through at least one route. New Game Plus is amazing because I'm level 65 going through levels designed for level 7.
Woo!
So it's like one shot.
Yeah, push the button. You don't even have to look at the screen. Just spam A and forward.
Yep.
It is It's a power trip now. Um, so I also played. Oh, my PS5. Because everyone came down, they brought my PS5 with them. So I have my PS5 here.
How's it feel?
I Very nice, very nice. I've been playing Astro's Playroom. I finished the PS2 and PS3 though.
So you collected all the things in those levels, or just beat the
Yes.
levels? I see.
No, I collected all the things.
Have you
Um,
been? Oh, sorry.
PS3
my
ones,
PS3
Have,
one's the water one.
yeah, with the
The
achievement at the
cooling,
end
the
for
coo-
driving, jumping in the thing.
Oh yeah, the pool from the high dive. Yeah,
Yeah.
how far have you
yeah,
gotten
yeah.
in the Buzz Lightyear game?
So yeah, I also played the Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear game through Alex's PlayStation Plus subscription, and I played the first two levels, I believe. It was on the third. Left, tried to go back, and it not only would not let me continue, it did not have a save.
I
Oh,
think it's because you tried to play it on your account without
I don't know.
membership.
It.
Though.
I don't know. It's very weird. I don't. I don't see why I would specifically need to be save stating, but I will be from now on.
fair enough.
Um, those cutscenes, quite bad because it's clips from the movie, but
To,
compressed
to
way
PS1.
down to PS1. Like the only way they could make it worse is if it was on a DS or a 3DS.
No, I think it would have run better
Bro,
on those.
GBA video.
GB, yeah, but okay, those were specifically video. Like I don't remember GBA games having like compressed cutscenes like that.
Well, yeah, because they
It
couldn't
was
fit it.
because they couldn't fit it. Like if I feel like if they had those cutscenes on GBA, it would be PNGs with text boxes.
Probably. I watched a GBA video
So
not too long ago. That is rough. It's like a
something.
meme almost. It's so hard to watch.
You watched a GBA video
Yeah,
thing?
I've
We
got a
have to.
couple. I booted one up just for like shits and giggles. Because I have a
As bad as
SpongeBob.
you expected?
Uh, yeah, it's like I don't know how to. It's not even. I don't even know if I want to call it 144p.
yeah.
And it's also like it's like at a low ass frame rate, so you can tell that it's choppy and pixel. It's like the meme where people take movies and compress them down into like 5 megabytes or
Oh
something.
yeah.
I'm still trying to find uh that file that Bruno had that was like Shrek compressed down to like less than 10 megabytes or something.
Oh, great. Sounds miserable.
Yeah. Anyway,
Dude, I need.
Cooper.
Yo, that's my name. What have I been playing? I've been playing a lot of Minecraft, cause that's always fun. Uh, couple of rhythm games, Tycho, Groove Coaster, Miku. There's one more. Oh, Muse Dash, on the way to Orlando. When we were seeing Cameron.
Yeah, hey, how'd
Uh,
that trip go? I was waiting. Was that
oh, I'd say pretty well. Cameron though, I don't know what happened. I think his AC, like my mom was saying, his AC stayed on all night and never clicked off, so it made us
It
all
is
sick.
not.
Yeah, it made us all sick. So that was
because it got
fun.
that cold?
I
How
guess
cold
so.
was it in the morning?
No, it was only 70 in this apartment, but it's also like dripping water. in
Yeah.
the-
Oh, so Cameron's apartment's full of disease.
Yep.
yeah.
There are things living in his vents,
Probably.
and I am one of them.
Look.
I am inside
It's
your
only
vents.
you. All right, Among Us.
Let me out.
Soci imposter.
Uh,
Um.
No, the only thing living here that isn't me is the little lizard name that we've named Jose.
oh, you have a guest.
Jose's
Yeah.
goaded. Yeah.
I don't have a lot of nice guests. My guests are usually roaches and spiders, and it makes me upset.
It's my
Yep.
guess.
We have a giant
That's
spider
my
outside right now.
I had one fall last night in between my toes, and
Oh,
I
God.
don't freak out very often, and I'm not afraid of bugs, but I can't say that that was a delightful experience.
Dude, okay.
I want to think.
Man's parachuted from the ceiling.
Wait, was this spider or cockroach?
It was a roach. I don't think it was a cockroach.
Oh,
It wasn't like
God.
super big. Obviously, because it could fit between my toes. But I like opened up my closet to. I was getting a new roll of paper towels because I just ran out. Went to the closet, go get them. And I opened the door and I like lean over into the closet and I feel something fall from the ceiling. I was like, "What the?" I thought like a piece of paint had fallen off from like the door slide. And I looked down and I was like, "What the hell?" I lifted up my foot and it was a roach and it ran away.
Oh my God.
And I tried to catch it, but then it ran away someplace that they're living, I assume. So I guess I need to buy more roach traps. Anyway,
In that same vein, I was going out to my car to eat lunch, and Chelsea had called me, so I was talking with her. And on my car, there was a spider like the size of my thumb, and I'm like, I don't want to deal with this. I am too tired for this.
oh wait, no, I remember. I got him. I was in the kitchen later, and my trash can lid was off because I had just put a new trash bag in it, and it was
Right.
crawling around on the lid. So I got my
Nice.
revenge.
Go, vengeance.
I've avenged my toes.
Let's see.
What else we got, Cooper?
Yeah, what else we got?
I've been playing a
You
little
gonna
bit
talk about the ducks?
of the ducks. What ducks?
Bailey's ducks.
Oh, we took pictures of rubber duckies. That was-
Bailey's doing
Oh, I need an explanation.
Cameron's dead.
photos for her Instagram of these ducks we got from Boathouse.
Oh, are those the ducky drink ducks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figured. Yeah, I thought Cooper was just gonna say that, and then like that was gonna be it. Like, oh, Haley took photos of ducks. I'm gonna
she
be
might have
honest. When you
also
first
done
said
that.
you're gonna mention the ducks, I was like, did Cooper assault birds?
No, no.
I wouldn't put
Do
it.
you
not
put
fight
that on-
ducks, you'll lose.
I ain't trying to recreate the emu war, bro.
Emus and ducks are two very different birds.
Same thing.
No,
They look the
emus
same.
will run 40 miles an hour.
Yeah,
But they're both drones, Grant.
not if I tackle them.
They're both drones. Actually, emus are not drones. They're whatever you call they're just robot like
Androids?
robots that
animatronics.
walk that don't. Yeah, like not they don't fly. Or emus anyway.
Animatronics.
Ducks
to be
ducks
fair.
can. Yeah, ducks are like an
Duck-
evolved
Ducks
thing
are
because they're
aquatic
waterproof. Yeah, they've got like
Mhm.
waterproofing in them and stuff.
To be fair though, I'm pretty fast, dude. I can't lie.
I would pay
You're not
so much
40
money to see you race an emu. I would pay a lot of money to see that.
You'd have to. You have to go to like Australia.
You have to find it. Yeah, you have to find an emu. We have to find somebody with an emu that is willing to let this random dude that's like
Racing.
barely old enough to drive to like, hey, can this guy like sprint race this emu and then get probably shot off the property? Anyway,
Um, yeah. So I've been playing a little bit of Apex. Kind of been like slowing down on how to play it though. I don't know. I don't know if it's a burnout or if it's just me. Just I don't know. There's not really a lot to do right now though, besides the battle pass.
yeah,
So
I don't know. I mean, I got burnt out several times in that game. I went through like a sine wave for a while of playing it really heavily and then not touching it and coming
oh
back.
yeah.
Except the last time I didn't come back.
Um, what else? Oh yeah, I got this. Did I mention this? I think I may have mentioned this last podcast, but I got this game called Super Animal Royale for
Name.
Super
free.
Animal Royale. That sounds like a 10 out of 10.
It is, dude. It's a top-down shooter. So you know, like those free games, they're like uh battle royales. It's similar to that, but it's better because I have an
Interesting.
Elvis costume as a dog.
So it's a dog that gets a gun.
Yeah, and then I can kill other animals, foxes, other dogs. It's crazy. It's pretty good. And
Incredible.
then yeah, just been kind of chilling though.
Per usual.
Oh yeah, but yeah, that's about it for me.
All right, Chelsea, what do you got?
Uh, Honestly, my life has been consistent of training and watching Fruits Basket. I did play Kirby though.
Oh yeah,
Rewatching
I forgot
what?
we were playing for an anime called Fruits Basket.
Fruits Basket?
It's
Interesting.
one I grew up on,
Oh, okay, nice.
and they made more seasons on me and didn't tell me.
How dare they?
How dare? Exactly.
Rude. All right, Alex.
Okay, I beat AI the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative, or I
What's the rating?
platinumed it. Uh, I think it's a better game than the first one, but I think the mystery in the first one's much better. Like the mechanics and stuff are better in the sequel, though.
Okay, so better story in the first, better gameplay in the second.
Yeah. As for a number ranking, I don't know. Like an 8,
Okay,
but they'd probably both be an 8, but for different reasons. I do generally think the story's way better in the first, though.
fair enough.
Um, I've been playing a lot of Fire Emblem Three Hopes. Uh, and then I tried out the Live Alive demo,
Yeah,
and I enjoyed it. I've got it pre-ordered. It will be shipped here Friday,
sick.
physically, which is I think the first physical game I've bought in a while. But also, I bought this one physical because I figure it's physical. It's going to be one of those rare ones.
Can't blame me for that.
Then I tried out a bunch of games I've got on PlayStation Plus, whatever the top membership thing is. I tried out Hitman. I tried out Hollow Knight, and I don't really get the hype.
It's isn't it like an indie version
It's
of a
supposed to be
Souls-like? It's like it's a really difficult.
It's supposed to be like a Souls-like Metroidvania, and I
Yeah,
kind of don't get the hype.
you're either really, really into that Souls-like thing, or you just don't get it. I was so Markiplier has a couple podcasts, which I both think are very funny, and you should listen to them. But the first one is Distractable, where it's just like random things they talk about, and I listened to one called like Hills You'll Die On, and it got really funny because Wade, like one of the guys on the show, really doesn't get the Souls-like thing. Like, he thinks the story is always stupid because the story is so cryptic and hidden. Like, you have to look it up to understand it, really. And if you do understand it, that means you've already played it a bunch. But, like, the first playthrough is super cryptic and you don't know what's going on, so what's the point? And, like, the difficulty thing is just, like, whatever. But it was funny because Mark loves Souls-like, so they were going at it for a while. Anyway. Yeah, I don't really get the Souls-like thing much either.
I feel like I tried something else, but I don't remember. I don't know. I was just downloading a bunch. I think I downloaded the newest Souls-like one actually.
Elden
Whatever
Ring?
was the yeah, it's on the top membership for free.
Oh, bet.
Yeah, I was just going through there and being like, what's actually name brand? I'll download it and try it maybe.
Well, I mean, it literally is the best-selling game of the year so
Yeah.
far. So,
Well, maybe try it before my membership runs out.
wouldn't be
I don't know.
surprised if it wins Game of the Year, if I'm being honest. Not
True.
my vote. Not that I really have a vote yet, but
Didn't it already win something? Like a game of the year that runs from June to July? of the
I don't know.
previous
I mean,
year?
it's probably already gotten a ton of awards in general because like awards go, throughout the year, but it's definitely at least going to be a nominee, if not the winner.
That might be it, except for visiting Cameron, where we hung out. We went to the parks. We played Toy
Yeah,
Story
Kingdom.
Mania. Huh?
Except Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get over that though.
Yeah, we rode like Toy Story Mania and Buzz Lightyear, People Mover,
How many stickers? What was the haul?
0
so I-
stickers. He could have gotten one, but when we
It was
finally got on
closing.
Buzz, it was closing.
So I was like, let's not bother the casting.
And I'm
Oh,
majorly out of practice because I don't remember the last time I played.
He doesn't,
Yeah,
get
you
to go as
didn't
often
run
as
it
I
20
do.
times a day for 6 months straight.
Yeah, master even when the controller doesn't work with you, being able to get score.
Even when the cart's spinning. Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. So, where do I begin?
Feedback.
First, I went to Cedar Rapids last week. First time in Iowa. It was weird. Apparently the title of the city is the City of 5 Seasons, which is weird because they say the 5th season is the time to enjoy the other 4 seasons, which makes no sense.
That's not how that works.
Luckily, I had had 2 beers before they told me that.
See that?
So because otherwise I probably would have just exploded in confusion. But actually they call it the City of 5 Smells if you live there because there's a Quaker factory and a General Mills factory like smack dab in the middle of downtown. So like some days it straight up smells like crunch berries when they're making crunch berries. And some days it smells like butt because they're cleaning. I don't know what the other 3 smells are. That's all I see. That's all I was really told. It either smells horrible or it smells like crunch berries.
You're either dying from the smell or you're dying of hunger from the smell. There are no other options.
Yeah. If I had to smell crunch berries once out of every like week or 2 for 12 hours, I don't think I couldn't do that.
All right, I'm leaving.
Yeah, like waking up, be like, is it going to smell like crunch berries or ass today when I walk out of my house? We went to get pizza the last night we were there downtown, and it smelled like straight up like cinnamon sugar oatmeal. That was pretty cool, but I couldn't handle that day to day. That's really weird. I went to a retro store up there. Everybody talked really bad about it, so I wasn't looking for much, but it was a pretty cool place. They had a lot of really cool stuff, like even like in-box N64s and Sega Genesis
Ooh.
and stuff. It was a lot of just really awesome stuff, a really wide selection. I bought this bad boy. I finally am a PS Vita owner. It's the 1000 model with the OLED screen. I had finally found it for a good price. I was super excited. So, unfortunately, I forgot until it was too late that
Proprietary memory.
not just proprietary memory, but the 1000 model doesn't have any built-in memory. The Slims have a small amount, like not much, but you could
So you
download like
can't
a thing.
play anything.
So I literally got the memory cards in today, so I've been messing with it a little bit.
Did you order it from GameStop?
No, I
know
just
they
got
were
them on
supposed to
eBay. So
That's fair enough.
I got two. I'm gonna use one to mod. But yeah, I haven't bought any games. I just downloaded stuff that I already had on my account that I could put on here. Stardew Valley on here is pretty cool. Also weird. And I've been playing some PS1 games. I tried out like the PS3 remote play because they had that on here. And that was interesting, but it was also very poor if you weren't on a private network in the same room. Like my PS3 is behind me, so if I'm sitting here on a private network with it, it was essentially lagless. I didn't have any issues, but like I went downstairs, I was trying to play. I got Silent Hill from the store, so I was trying out remote play with that, and yeah, but it was cool nonetheless. So I can't wait to
I
mod this
remember
thing.
there was a commercial back in the day, right? They showed the guy. It was either for the PS3 play or PS4 play, and the guy's like playing on his roof.
Yeah, or
The
like they would be like he'd be on his couch playing on his PS4, and then get a notification on his phone like, blank appointment in 30 minutes. So he just pressed pause, grabbed his Vita, booted it up on his Vita right where he left off, and went on his merry way.
Yeah, no, it won't run like that.
If it's over the internet, it's okay-ish. It just depends on, the internet. And PS3 is worse than PS4 because I don't think PS3 supports 5 gigahertz.
Yeah.
So, from what I've heard, PS4 is a lot better than PS3 remote play, but I don't have a PS4. So, but yeah, I've been messing with that. It's pretty cool. I also got Metroid Prime 3. I got Monster Hunter Generations for 3DS. And a combo pack I had been looking for a long time on GameCube that's usually really expensive for some stupid reason, but they had it for really cheap. So I got it. It's a combo pack of Pac-Man Versus and Pac-Man World 2. Usually the combo packs for GameCube are pretty up there, but this one was only like $16, so I'll take it. Pac-Man Versus is weird. I want to try that out sometime. I just have no idea how.
Bring it with you when you come to Orlando and record it.
Bring my GameCube and 3 controllers and a GBA.
No.
And
I
the
have
game.
a GameCube and 2 controllers.
So 1 controller and a Game Boy in the game.
Yes.
So, also really big. A little while ago, I bought an SD to GameCube memory card adapter and a copy of an Action Replay disc. And unfortunately, I couldn't really ever get it working. I didn't realize how crazy I thought it was like you just put some software on the SD card and then boot up Action Replay and it can read it. It's not like that. It's a lot more complicated. And so there's a new mod for the GameCube that just came out. It's called Pico Boot, and you literally take a Raspberry Pi Pico, like the super small one, and you stick it in a GameCube and wire it up, and it will inject custom firmware on boot up, so you can essentially load Swiss or whatever on boot up, and if you just take the SD card reader out, it boots up like normal. So you retain 100% base functionality, and then you just put the SD card reader when you want Swiss. And so I finally was able to try GBI, which is the custom Game Boy player software that's way better than the Nintendo software. It looks so good. I was able to play Minish Cap with a full screen, like this full HD TV behind me was filled with Minish Cap in the original aspect ratio, crisp pixels, 720p. It looks so good. It's exactly what I hoped it was. So I'm in the wind area right now. I've already died twice, so I'm struggling a little bit, but it does look really good.
I mean, that still needs a GBA player.
Yeah, you still need the player, but those are the cheap part. You don't need the disc. You put
This
the
has always been the more expensive
yeah.
part.
So you just get the player, and then with whatever way you load Homebrew on a GameCube, you boot up Swiss, and then you can load GBI, and it just treats the Game Boy player like normal. It gives you way more options, especially with like video customization and stuff. It looks great. Also, it's super convenient because when you're done, the Raspberry Pi is stuck right on the front inside of the GameCube. So if there's ever a new firmware, you just take the top case off and plug in the Raspberry Pi to your computer and upload it right there. There's no complicated thing. It's literally a Raspberry Pi. So super awesome. Way better hardware mod than anything that's currently out there for the GameCube. So if you're looking to mod your GameCube, I highly recommend looking into it because the Raspberry Pi Pico is literally like $7, and all you need besides that is like some tape and wires, and an SD card reader, which is also like $7. So super cheap. You do need some good soldering skills because you're soldering to really small components. But yeah, I did that. Works great. Love it. Highly recommend. And then also I found a combo deal on Mercari for a copy of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes and Silent Hill 2 for super cheap. And if you know anything about collecting, both of those games are very expensive. So it was.
Well, I said how much the Metal Gear 2 GameCube one I found. That the disc was all cracked.
Yeah.
Like the art for the disc was all cracked. It was like $100 still.
Yeah. So both of those are on the way, and a PSP 3000 is on the way. I've made a lot of mistakes.
No, you're fine. Probably.
So I've had my PSP games from when I was a kid. My dad kept them, and then
But
a couple
PSP
years
broke, right?
So my original PSP from as a kid, I have no idea where that went.
There's a lot we don't know where it went.
Well, so that's I literally don't. I was a kid. I probably did something stupid with it or just left it somewhere. I have no idea. It's not a part of the fabled DS bag. It's not a part of that. But my dad kept those games. And a couple years ago, he texted me with a photo of them. And was like, "Hey, do you want these?" And I was like, "Oh my god!" I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's literally like Madden 07, Burnout Legends, which is the only good of the three, and like some Dragon Ball Z game. Which, as a kid that had no idea about Dragon Ball Z, I don't even know why I had that game. But Burnout Legends is an incredible racing game. I had so much fun with that as a kid. And Madden 07 is just Madden. But I can't wait to boot those up and get some mega nostalgia boost. That's going to be really awesome.
Pretty goated, yeah.
Yep. And also, I might have got COVID, but we already talked about that. I don't really know if that's a collector's thing. Okay, I think that's all the mistakes I've made.
Let's go.
So, yeah, all right. Cooper, hit us with that Faye.
All right, I have it ready this week. So, we got a new banner with Shadow Valentia and Heroes OCs. It's pretty cool. We got Ascended Celica, Kaumi. It's a weird name. He's a dude. Don't care. Then we got S. Ymir.
He's a
and
dude.
Ymir.
Don't care.
And then we got yeah. So Ymir's new OC. Pretty crazy. She went from being seen in the Tempest Trials and then being added to the game the same exact day.
Wow.
Yeah. And then they're doing it weird this time, but it's all right. So we got Atlas, another dude. as a 3 and 4 star, not as a what do you call it? A focus unit. But you can still pull them. Yay! So it's harder to get them. And then the one that's pretty goated is Brigand Boss. He's like gatekeeper. Don't know who he is, but he's the grand hero battle for this time round. So that's pretty goated because he's been voted in the Choose Your Legends for the past couple years.
Cameron's
And then
face
we-
this
He
whole
has not
segment
been
has been
voting
pain.
very high. He has not been voted Cooper. He's not even in the top 100.
Yes, he is.
No,
He's
he's
number one.
not.
He's number one every year. Pretty
No,
sure.
he's not. I
That's
wish I
how
had,
I.
I wish I had a proper mic to
Thea, thanks for
say
the
that.
close up of your nose.
What, like shove it on your throat like this? Like, I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
that overdriven mic
Yeah,
sound.
yeah. And then we got Resplendent Carla, who's gonna be currently out for the next. Actually, that's a bad idea. Until July 24th. I can't do quick math. So through Fate Pass, you can
you're
get
trying to
cool
you're trying to count the days in your head.
Yeah, I pulled out my fingers for a minute. I was like, forget it.
It's more than one hand's worth of fingers. I can't do this.
Exactly. And then after the 24th, she's gonna be replaced by Resplendent Corrin, the dude one, so no one cares.
At least you own up to
And
it.
exactly, bro. I spend my money on PNGs.
Questionable
Let's go.
things. I'm gonna start referring to single digit numbers as fingers. And if it goes over 10 fingers, I'm just gonna say that I can't.
Exactly. That's the way to go. If it goes over one hand for me, I'm out. I'm out. It's got to be 5 or
Look,
less.
Grant, I already told you Cooper can't count.
Yeah, well, we already had this. Cooper can't count, and I can't read.
Exactly, bro. I'm in band. I be guessing where I play, and I have all these solos all to myself.
Well, that's the point of a
crazy.
solo. You're not supposed to read. You're supposed to noodle around on
no.
on a tuba, I guess. In this case, I don't really know how well you can noodle on a tuba, but you can certainly
yeah.
try.
I be making up my own solos mid song. It's a set 40 count rest. Forgot how to count. I just start playing.
Yeah,
This
just say it
much
until
training.
you're like, that's probably 40.
That's probably right.
I lost count
Even if-
around 7.
You know what,
1,
bro? How did I make district?
2, 18.
Go.
Close enough.
Yeah, close enough.
Dude,
Look. The trick is not to learn how to count. It's to learn when the director tells you this is where you play.
you keep
Yeah, when
messing
the
up.
director turns to you with their eyes very wide and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's when you.
Why are you playing?
No, that's how you do it. Like you keep messing it up until the point where the director has to signal you during the song. Like that dude like a
when
jump.
this is when you come back in. Yeah, they look at you with like their eyes peeled open.
Yeah, they have like the baton. They like do a dive with it just to
Yeah, and
signal
they've
you.
gotta like, they
That's
gotta, like
when you wait.
just audibly be like, "Oh, what's up?
Yo,
What's up, baby?
what's up, my dude?
What's up,
What
baby?
we doing here?
Yo, take
Why
me
are
out
those
to
people in the
dinner."
crowd?
Yeah, dude, where am I right now?
Where am I?
This crack is wild.
Who are those people staring at us for real?
Yeah.
I thought this was a rehearsal.
That's good.
Director, that look in your eyes is scaring me. I don't know what to play.
I'll play an F. Boom. That's good enough for today.
I'm exhausted.
Too tired.
That's enough.
Dude, we're playing a 10-minute like Japanese band piece. I'm like
For what?
for Wind Symphony.
How do
And
you know what you're playing in Wind Symphony?
we already got the music. Why is that? I don't know, man. I might be sick this year for real.
But it's
Just
summer.
I might be sick this year.
yeah, she wanted us to practice it over the summer.
Didn't Cawthorn do that for us? I remember
I
because
don't
I
remember.
remember that much because I definitely never did. Sorry, Cawthorn,
I
if you're
definitely
listening to
never
this.
did.
Why are you listening to this, Cawthorn? What are you doing
Yeah,
right now?
well,
Yes, have
what are you doing, Chief?
What? You on break at that travel comp? I'm sorry, that's rude. Sorry. All right.
If any brand directors are listening to this, I totally practice every day. It's just a joke. Totally.
I didn't. Straight up, I didn't. What
I
are you gonna
never
do?
did.
I'm 24. What are you gonna do? Tell my mom.
They're gonna kick you out for
My
real.
mom also knew. This is no.
She shined the sheet.
Dude, I'm so glad we don't do those sheets anymore.
Oh yeah, dude, Miss Baker, I forged every one of those. All of those are forged.
Oh, mine weren't forged, but I was like, "Mama, please," and she's like, "Oh my God, learn how to forge my signature."
Look. The trick is to not learn how to forge it. It's to never give them the signature in the first place, so that it's whatever you say it is.
True,
Yeah, if they don't know
if
what
it's
the
a lie,
signature's supposed to look like.
dude.
Well, see, that's
giant
hard in y'all's
A-
case because your mom is so involved with the program.
Yeah,
See, like I
That's
could do
true.
that because like
So
nobody
giant,
knows.
yeah, giant A and bunch of swigglies.
Yeah, that was mine. Just
Swear
L
to
squigglies,
God.
M more squigglies.
Yep.
All right.
A doctor lying.
Kirby's Dream Buffet announced for Switch.
Ooh, Big Chungus Kirby.
Everyone's comparing it to Fall Guys, but like,
No, it's the game I mentioned. Some old Kirby game.
yeah, Dream Course.
I'm sorry for
I think
my
it's on. I want to say it's on SNES Online.
Ultimate referenced it. They had a level for it.
Yeah. Wasn't it Gourmet something?
I don't know.
Yes, Kirby's Dream Buffet releasing sometime this summer. Roll through a smorgasbord of food-themed stages and 4 rounds of 4-player fun as Kirby. Who seems
Gourmet
rounder than
race.
Gourmet Race? There we go.
Yeah.
Who seems rounder than usual? Race through delicious obstacles to collect strawberries as Kirby grows, then turn the tides in the final round, a fruity fight atop a floating platform.
I mean, what the
Do
hell?
we know what it costs? Or is it free? Hold on, I pulled up Nintendo's pre-order page. Just releasing. I'm not sure. What do you think this will cost?
I'm thinking 20. Like the fighter games, kind of.
I honestly have no
Yeah.
idea. It could be anywhere from free to $30.
That
Oh,
yeah. that's
They
about it.
they also announced a Power A controller and bag with the announcement of this. So not one of the real pros.
Yeah, one of the wire. Is it wireless or is it? Because Powerade makes like multiple kinds.
No, this is one of the wired ones.
Okay. At least that's on brand. Kirby's always usually pretty cheap, unless it's like a mainline game. So the wired controller's only like $25 from Powerade anyway. Petey Piranha returns to the Mario Kart series in Mario Kart Tour. Is he gonna drop
Speaking
in?
of Mario Kart,
Speaking of, yeah, well, that's a rumor. We'll get to
yeah.
that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Rumor roundup, Cameron. This is interesting.
Stay organized. Focus.
Yeah, Cameron, throwing off the program.
Cameron forgot how to count.
And read.
Cameron, 5 on each finger.
Cameron is the ultimate. Yeah, you can't read or count. Let's see. Also, a new announced game for Switch: Bravery and Greed.
Yo, me for real.
Haha.
Which one? Greed, Cooper's, and Greed.
But it's
Dungeon
also at
crawl.
least on
roguelike dungeon crawler. Yeah.
yeah, a beat 'em up roguelite dungeon brawler for up to 4 players. Choose from 4 classic fantasy classes, engage in a deep, robust combat system, and play a variety of cooperative and competitive game modes with friends via local, online, or both. Get rich or die trying. It's also
How
at
much
least
is
coming
it?
out on PC. It might be coming out on other stuff too, but
There have been a lot that just come out to those two first, though, Switch and PC, and then they're
Yeah.
like, we'll release it.
Do we know a price for that?
nope.
No clue, but probably
it sounds
somewhere
kinda
between
cool.
Wait, did it have
20 and 40.
Yeah, no,
Hopefully.
they don't have one on the Steam page either. But yeah, probably 20 to 40 bucks. I would probably say $20 or $30. But
That would be my usual guess, but I feel like a lot of indie games have been kicking up their price for some reason, even though.
yeah, true. But I mean, it just depends on what kind of indie game it is, because indie games have gotten a lot bigger than they used to be.
True.
Definitely.
So it
They
just
have
depends
to,
on
'cause
what it
everyone's
is.
doing it now.
Yeah. You have until July 22nd to claim 6 months of Apple TV Plus for. This line
Oh,
says you have until July 22nd to claim 6 months of Apple TV Plus for 6 months.
Right.
oh,
That's
but
okay.
you can also get another 4 from Target. So you can have 10 months of a streaming service you will not use.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably not even gonna bother because I struggle to watch things, but I have heard a lot of good stuff about Apple TV Plus. There does seem to be a lot of good content on there. You could get it for 10 months, go through all the good stuff, and then call it.
That's true.
Or at least
Yeah.
find out if you actually want it. But either way, 6 or 4 months, you'll figure out.
Yeah.
Do I actually want the streaming service?
Yeah, you don't even really need 10 months. You probably just need a month if you watch a lot of streaming stuff to know. But hey, 6 months for free. Why not?
Right. That's why I claimed it. 6
Exactly.
months.
Man, wow. Rockstar admits that GTA 6 needs to exceed players' expectations. Wow, you think? It's been 9
Whoa.
years.
We're pulling a Sega over here.
We need to exceed people's expectations so we can make that the next one we keep selling. on
Yeah,
every
and so this
console.
one can last for
Yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
Dude, we're pulling like a Sega over here because like Sega's going for the direction of we want to try to make a good game. Wow.
I still don't believe that.
No, that's just with Sonic that they can't make good games.
They'll eventually make a good one. Maybe not.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, players won't visit locations in exact order as original, and also apparently the shift to PS5 made development much smoother. I bet. Because originally they tried to do all that really cool stuff on a PS4 Pro.
They did a lot of that cool stuff, except there's the long hallways where it's like, we're loading the next area, and then Integrate did it, removed all those long hallways, and you can definitely feel the difference.
Oh yeah, well,
Not from the
that's just the
regular
difference.
remake, but
Yeah, it's a difference. M.2 NVMe SSD versus a
Yeah.
3.5-inch hard drive will do for you.
for Yuffie's DLC, it's no weird hallways. Fun.
Pokemon Puzzle League is now available on Nintendo 64 and Nintendo Switch Online. NSO users in Japan, or NSO Plus users in Japan, I should say, are getting the custom Robo games instead, or in addition. I don't really know. Nintendo also says that, quote, more N64 games will be added in the future. Stay tuned. So I haven't looked, but like, is this the point where it's gonna be like we don't know, and it might be 4 months, kind of thing?
I don't know. I hope not.
Hope not, but maybe.
I don't like the.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
NES.
not saying I'm hoping for it, but given the track record,
Yeah.
Crystal Dynamics' new cover photo has Laura, Rizel, and Gex Embracer. Oh, Embracer
Dude.
gets final injection. Bro, Gex? Are we gonna get some new Gex?
Bro, Gex deserves it for real.
I don't know, but
I love
yeah,
it.
Embracer Group bought Crystal Dynamics, right? Or it was they're rumored to.
I have no idea. I would buy a new Gex.
Gex would be pretty cool.
Gex with
okay,
like
this
up-to-date
says-
references.
Ooh.
Yeah, they did buy them
Okay.
for $300 million and then $400 million in debt. That's right.
Wow. Let's see. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 includes both English and Japanese voices with no additional download required. Why is that a selling point? I saw was it what game is it that had a pre-order bonus where you got the Japanese voices? Wasn't it a Sonic game?
Maybe.
There
But
was
I
some
do
stupid
remember
thing
what
you had to
you're
get like
talking
the
about.
digital deluxe edition came with the
Yeah, the-
Japanese voices. And like why is that not just like yeah, bro, if you read only in Spanish, you got to buy the DLC. You got to buy the Spanish
So
DLC.
yeah, I understood the previous Xenoblades, and I get why they're doing it for this one, where they were like, here you can just where you could download it separately, and they're like, so many, we'll just put it in there.
Just include it.
But
Yeah, it's
yeah.
it's voiceovers.
I didn't get like Sonic's. I got the ones where it's like, okay, we did the dub later. You can buy the dub for $5. But like Sonic or whatever, the one you were talking about, where it's like, if you want it, you gotta pre-order it. It's like,
You had to make it anyway. The game's coming out in
Yeah.
Japan. You had to make it anyway.
why?
It's
is
a
this pre-
digital file. Why do I have to pre-order?
I don't know if it was Sonic, and if it wasn't, well, we're wrong about that. But
It was
there was something.
What's the it's not Sonic Frontiers, but the other new Sonic game that's like a new collection.
Not Mania. I was just looking at this earlier. Sonic collection.
Sonic Origins, yeah. Let's see, Sonic Origins pre-order bonus. Maybe not. Let's see. Yeah, it must have been some other game. I don't know. It's not listing it there.
Yeah, I brought up the buy guide for Sonic Origins. It's definitely not this.
Yeah, it was something though. We talked about it not too long ago. Sorry, Sonic. Let's see.
No, Sonic Origins though had like one of the worst buy guides I've ever seen though.
Yep. Half-Life remake Black Mesa is getting a remake in the original Half-Life engine. So
Like, what?
That's what the line on this sheet says.
It's getting a remake.
I'm gonna Google that line directly. Oh, so Black Mesa is a remake of Half-Life 1 in a new engine, and now they're gonna demake it in the original Half-Life engine. So it's a
Gotcha.
demake of a remake. So okay. Let's see. Already covered that. For some reason, Nintendo removed the OLED announcement video from its YouTube channel. Is this a sign, or is this just Nintendo being Nintendo?
Ooh, that one. Or at least according to an old Nintendo employee, they're like probably some copyright thing.
It's probably some BS. But the rumors are gonna come anyway.
That's right.
July PlayStation Plus titles are now available to claim. PS5. The PS5 game is Crash Bandicoot 4 and Arcadegeddon, and then the PS4 game is Man of Medan. So those are available now to claim. Respawn is making a single-player FPS in the Apex universe.
Isn't Apex set in something anyways?
Titanfall. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
based on Titanfall. I saw a meme recently where it was like, I died to a Valkyrie in game, so I went back to Titanfall where I killed her father. I did it a second time. Spoiler, I guess. Um, so we'll see. I might be into that. A new Terminator game teased, open world survival from Namco Studio Milan.
Oh,
Hmm.
Small sliver chance to be a really good game, large sliver chance of being bad.
Right.
That's usually how those things, like a new Terminator game or a new Alien game or a new insert classic movie game adaptation here.
Yeah.
PlayStation Store pulling access to purchase Studio Canal movies next month. So, rip if you bought those.
Right? That's
Because,
such a weird.
well, a lot of digital games, you don't actually buy a copy. You buy a license to use it so they can revoke the license.
I hate
that's what
that
you
so
agree to when
much.
you're buying digital games,
I
which
still
is
hate that.
insane.
Yep. Um. Oh yeah, so there's a new Nintendo Lego set, the Super Mario Adult Set, 2,807 bricks, the Mighty Bowser. So for all you Lego folks out there, I guess I should ask all my coworkers that are into Lego if they're interested. $270 coming October 1st.
That's more why I don't do the Mario Legos. It's the cost.
Uh,
Yeah,
surprisingly, it's not even just the Mario ones. Like all adult Lego sets these
All
days
the-
are hella expensive.
Dude,
True.
the loop coaster is 400.
Yeah, they just like are crazy. I was at some after work event not too long ago, and a couple of the guys started talking about it because I've got several coworkers that are into it, and they, I guess, just crazy amounts. It makes me feel a lot better with my poor monetary choices. Cause like,
Yeah,
dang, bro, this is expensive.
Yeah. No, that's why I bought exactly one Lego set. I mean, I bought some minifigs, but only one Lego set in the last year, and it was the castle, and that was 30 after my discount.
I mean, like that's just straight up Switch Lite in a full price game
Yeah.
right there. But we all have different priorities. I'm not gonna judge. I've made plenty of mistakes. Oh, they're getting mad. The dogs are getting mad. I'm accusing them. All right, now that the accused have calmed down, Halo 2's iconic E3 trailer will soon be playable. Didn't we already talk about this? It's getting added to the Master Chief Collection. Is that right?
Hey,
There's something that got added recently. Yeah, Halo 2's iconic E3 trailer will be playable. 343 is working on a playable build of it. Interesting. Never too late. Demo was in 2003. We're never too late.
hold on.
Let's see. The Splatoon 3 edition of the Nintendo Switch OLED model will be available August 26th. It looks really cool. I mean, this would be where I would jump in on the OLED if I didn't already have one.
Which is exactly why I'm jumping in on it.
Yep. Also, there's going to be a Splatoon 3 Pro controller that looks pretty cool. It's going to be available on September 9th.
Also getting that.
That I probably will be getting. GameStop has a stupid sticker set as a pre-order bonus. If you've been listening to our episodes recently, especially the Monster Hunter Rise episodes, you know how we feel about stickers.
So tired of stickers.
Stickers.
It's so lazy.
Like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do with those? I can't.
At least with the
if
magnets,
I'm
I
a
can
collector,
reuse 'em.
like if I need a reason to pre-order this game, I can't. Like, what are you gonna do? Display them? Why would I waste shelf space to prop up sticker sheets? And I can't put them on things
Right.
because who knows what's gonna happen to said things.
Yeah, at least with the magnets like Cameron got, he could throw them on the fridge.
Yeah, you can take those off and put them somewhere else. Like, you know, like it's not a
It's still
wherever
terrible,
yeah.
but it's like this is better.
Yeah, and that was the only pre-order bonus. Guess what? I'd rather have no pre-order bonus than stickers.
Yeah, if anything, I that just makes me not want to pre-order from GameStop.
Right?
Like, you're really, I would rather have nothing. Walmart is giving away a little plushie instead, which is cool, I guess. So if you pre-order there, you get to pick one of 4 colors. So you can either buy 4 copies of the game, or you can buy all of the plushies on Mercari for $5 to $10 a little bit after launch instead.
Probably a little more expensive. After
Maybe
launch,
15
but
bucks,
they'll
but, like,
drop.
It's either spend $240 plus tax on 4 copies of the game, or spend maybe
Here, I
$100
bought 4
total.
copies. I need to return 3 copies though, but you can't have the plushies back.
Can you do that? They can't tell, right? There's no way they're not gonna know.
I don't know. I won't condone or advocate.
I think if you
anything on the
go back
podcast.
I know this specifically. If you go back to Walmart and you return something that's unopened that you bought from there, and you don't have the receipt, then they won't give you a cash refund, but they will give you store credit back. So if you shop at Walmart, maybe that's not a bad idea. But I can't say I'd recommend that. That's just really clunky.
Yeah, to get 4
colors of the same exact plushies that will probably sit in the closet. Let's be real. Also, the Xenoblade 3 Collector's Edition is so popular that Nintendo's had to completely change up their game plan now. So we already knew that if you bought the Collector's Edition, if you got the chance, one of the 2 times they tried, then you know that you're getting the game on launch day, and then you're getting the Collector's Edition itself with everything else at a later date. But now, what they're going to be doing is that you can you can pre-order the game now, and there will be a chance later to pre-order the Collector's Edition contents minus the game later in September, is what they say. So if you still want the Collector's Edition stuff, it's not all hope is lost. But man, this is becoming quite the hellhole.
They should have just shipped it to stores though. At least then I could get it.
Well, you know,
their choice to be like Nintendo online only.
Like there's 2 sides to this, because like one, it's like, okay, good, you want to make sure you can control the stock and all that stuff and make sure everybody gets a somewhat decent chance of getting one, but also you have to have the resources necessary. Like, you know what you're doing here. Like, you're asking for this. So,
and even still, like half the copies have to be like people who are just trying to buy it to sell it because they saw how much the other ones go for.
Yeah.
Especially now.
The Pokemon Company combats card shortages by printing 9 billion Pokemon cards? Is that real?
Yes.
What?
Ooh,
What?
that's quite a lot of cardboard.
9. The subtitle on this article is, quote, a super effective strategy. Wow. They responded by printing more than 9 billion cards over the past 12 months. That's more than double the previous year's amount of 3.7 billion, and even more than the average 1 to 2 billion per year. Wow. That's crazy. That's a lot of cards.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium now both have a 7-day free trial that you can check out if you want to get a little taste of all that content.
you could probably beat one game if you like buckle down and
If
like
you
one
tried.
of the PS4
Yeah,
games.
call in sick. Let's see. Atlas Survey 2022 results special broadcast set for July 26th, which is next Tuesday.
So we will probably miss it again. So you'll
Yeah.
hear us talk about it
In
on
2 weeks. On the 3rd. Let's see. Final Fantasy VII Remake's battle director said that Tifa's moveset was the hardest to create.
Understandable.
And,
though,
you know,
but
after
it'd
that
be so fun
incident,
to play.
after that incident with the Italian Parliament or whoever it was, I can understand that.
That happened after.
Shh. There's not supposed to be logic here. I totally forgot. I was so like I mentioned, I'd been listening to that podcast that Markiplier made because I needed something to do on the planes, and I haven't listened. I've been listening to like ones from forever ago, so I'm
You mean like most of our viewers?
yeah. So I'm currently like right after the beginning of this year, and they brought that up. I think Markiplier himself brought it up because Tifa came up as a joke, and he was like, "Wait, have y'all seen this?" And that gave me a huge flashback. Like, oh yeah, that happened. That was a thing. I can't believe I forgot. Okay. Upcoming Stranger of Paradise update will allow you to play as any party member, and that's set to come out this week, literally the day this episode drops. The new game Stray, which actually reviews for that game dropped today.
That's where you play as a cat, right?
Correct. Is helping to save cats' lives. I assume they're probably donating some portion of proceeds to
That's the most
humane
likely
societies
option.
or something like that.
Sounds about right.
I think you made Chelsea's evening by mentioning Stray.
Huh.
Well, is she gonna buy it? You have a PS5 now.
I do have a PS5, that is true.
All the cats.
Let's see what IGN gives it an 8 out of 10. Stray is a delightful cat-based platforming adventure in a cyberpunk world worth exploring. They don't give any positives or negatives, but I was hoping to see. Let's see. Stray donations. Game. Stray is raising money for homeless cats with a game giveaway. Yeah.
This checks out.
Let's see. We've got 6 digital game keys to give away for Steam and PS4, PS5. Enter now. Be a possum player and stream for cats. So it seems like you, I guess, I'm trying to find like what the specifics are. So some places are doing it for free just to raise awareness, like just giving away copies by doing a thing. And some are like donate $5 to, so this one's specifically for the Nebraska Humane Society. You can enter their giveaway by donating $5 to them. You get put in a draw to win a copy of Stray. So stuff like that.
This is a UK one.
Yeah, so there's some in the UK. That free one I think is in the UK, but like Nebraska. Yeah. Nebraska is confirmed not in the UK, at least I think. So
I mean, they're charging for a game though, so maybe they are the UK.
Yeah, well that's a good cause.
5 out of 5, 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 9 out of 10. Okay. Metacritic 84, and OpenCritic, which I've never heard of, 79. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. There have been, let's see, there are no user reviews yet, obviously, because the game isn't out till this Friday, but overwhelmingly positive reviews from critics, only 10 mixed reviews and 0 negative reviews. And it seems like just the critiques are more of like the gameplay, kind of whatever. But that's a good. I'm glad to hear that. That's a little heartwarming news. Gotta support the cats. Trumpet kind of looks like the stray cat, but he's
I
definitely.
can see it.
Maybe I should get one of those. Get a backpack for him. Make him cosplay. He would hate that, for
He
sure.
would hate
He would absolutely hate that.
Do it. It'll be funny.
Donate. Yeah, most of the American ones are donate $5.
Well, cool. All right. God of War Ragnarok will support 4K 30 FPS as well as dynamic 4K 60 FPS on PS5. So that's pretty standard, seems like, for a lot of PS5 games. Apparently, I need a new cough drop. I keep having to mute to cough and then unmute again. And then also PlayStation Stars, a new loyalty program for PlayStation users. It's free to join. You get rewards by completing campaigns, activities, and trophies and whatever, and you get points for them. The points can be redeemed for PSN wallet funds and other things launching later this year. Excuse me. And digital collectibles, including iconic characters from games and other forms of entertainment, will also be available.
Which have been confirmed not to be NFTs.
Thank God.
Awesome.
I didn't even think
I
about
got-
that as an option,
I-
but I'm glad you mentioned that.
I kind of hope it's like the old PS3 home.
Yeah. Let's see. Cuphead DLC has served 1 million copies. So Cuphead's still out here doing strong. That's awesome.
I did want to mention though on the site for that, they were like how to get the points and stuff. One of them's so dumb. It said, "Be the first person to platinum a game, specific whatever it is, in your time zone."
Holy crap.
There are only 24 time zones.
Gotta really be dedicated.
Yeah, right.
That look, you know how you do that? You get
Pick
the game.
one of the 3
you get
days
the game from
early. Yeah, that was
Australia. Yeah, you get the game from Australia, and then you no life it for whatever the last time zone is. Was that like Hawaii?
Yeah, but that has actual people. There are time zones in like the Pacific that don't have PlayStation.
Same idea. You put your PlayStation on a VPN. Say you're in the middle of the ocean.
You cannot switch your PlayStation account. You can switch time zone. You cannot switch
Region.
region. Yeah.
Well, switch it to a time zone that doesn't have anybody.
I guess.
Compete against all the other people that are trying to get this award.
Right. The other and be one of the 24.
It is insane.
Yeah. I don't know. Bad idea. You should just give points for people, platinum your game. Make it more like Sony's thing or Microsoft's.
Yeah.
Coins. Yeah.
Let's see. Lollipop Chainsaw remake announced for next year. It won't change the story or aesthetics, but it does involve Suda51 and James Gunn himself.
No, they are not involved in the remake. They
Oh,
made
they
the
are.
original game.
Oh, not involved. Excuse me. They are not involved. Whoopsies. Okay. All right. So yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw, if you don't know, was from 2012. It's a hack and slash, where you
That's
play
fine.
as a Harley Quinn-esque girl with a chainsaw.
Zombie game.
Yeah. Juliet Starling, a cheerleader zombie hunter fighting zombies in a fictional California high school. Can't wait to see what this remake has in store.
It will be cheaper than getting copies today of that old game.
True. PlayStation Plus game catalog lineup for July includes Stray, which is awesome. I'm definitely going to try that out. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade, and Marvel's Avengers.
This is the expensive one, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause we mentioned what's in the regular version.
Well, that was for June.
Ah. Uh,
Let's see.
these will be available to play for extra and premium members
Oh,
on
okay, yeah.
tomorrow.
Oh,
So the expensive ones. I don't think the 90 one's really that bad to play the new games though. It should still
yeah. If
be
you
a
get like,
family option.
there should definitely be a family option.
Should be more often.
I just hate the 121 per year. That's still ridiculous to me.
Yeah, that's why there should be a family option. Other than money, do you think there's a reason they don't do it?
No, it's just money.
Yeah. I mean, you could say like complexity, but complexity just means money in business terms. Like the more complex
Look,
something is, the more
look,
expensive
you
it is.
can't
So
be like complexity and then Nintendo's over here doing who hate online.
true, but Nintendo servers also just got off of Windows 98, so their operating
They're still
costs are
running on
probably.
potatoes now.
Yeah, I mean,
They have to do fresh
when I say they're
potatoes.
off Windows 98, now I mean they're on either Windows CE or Windows XP.
Pretty well soon, I think.
Yeah. All right. Supermassive Games is being acquired by Nordisk Games. Acquisitions. Ubisoft confirms, quote, decommissioning of multiple games. And also, Assassin's Creed review bombing seems
Yeah,
to be
because
because of that. Let's see. Oh yeah, Assassin's Creed Liberation HD is no longer available to buy. So the game's being review bombed.
Amazing.
In the next free update to The Sims 4, Create a Sim will offer more options to customize your Sims. Oh yeah, so the new Sims 4 update basically lets you control like their attraction preferences, how much they like quote woohoo, which is all I'm gonna say, and other things like that. Some more personal preferences that seem to be all leaning towards who do I want to have sex with. Well, there's probably a lot of other stuff. That's just what they advertise. Because of course. Let's see. I already mentioned that. Oh yeah, the Sega Genesis Mini 2 is up to pre-order, I think.
Exclusively from Amazon.
Yeah, it's Amazon exclusive.
No free shipping.
And if you don't remember from when we first covered this, it's basically the same thing as the original, now modeled after the Model 2 Genesis, and it also includes some Sega CD titles.
that's right.
Let's see. Resident Evil showrunner wants Lady Dimitrescu in the Netflix series. You're really playing with fire there, Netflix.
The how do you describe the series? It's bad. That's all you need to know.
So they're like, how do we fix it? Big booba lady.
No, they're like, it's canon to the games, and it's like, or no, sorry, that's wrong. The games are canon to the show.
Yeah, so we have to include it. It's a part of the like. We know what you're doing.
Please, Netflix, give us another deal and give us money.
Okay. I know we're doing really bad, but I've got an idea to solve it.
We'll just include the most popular.
Yeah. Remember when we launched that game with the lady that was very big? In
No,
every
these are
sense of
different
the word?
teams.
I know, but remember when that game came out, and it had a super big lady in every sense of the word, and everybody loved it? Why don't we just do that again? Big brain, huge brain,
That'll fix it.
galactic brain. universal
from
brain.
like I don't feel like there's any saving any of those uh, live action game shows.
Probably, but they will at least get a lot of views on that one episode that she's in, guaranteed.
Not even the one episode. Someone's going to clip it and upload it to YouTube.
Yep.
And they're gonna keep re-uploading it.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna trend on Twitter for half a day.
And that'll be the entire show. That's all anyone will know about it.
I mean, we're 2 for 2 on terrible video game adaptation shows this year. It could
Yeah.
still get worse.
It can
Can
always get worse, Cameron. It
Well,
can
seeing as
always get worse.
Someone described everything that happened in the first episode, and then they went, I don't know if I can watch the second episode of the show. And earlier this year we had
Halo.
Halo, where he doesn't even wear
He took off his helmet in the first
No.
episode, and everybody's like, "Why?"
My favorite thing's still the car. They bring in the iconic car for 30 seconds. And he wears his helmet, and the car takes it off the second they stop.
And lastly, for the tidbits, so if you've seen any of the news recently, there's a huge heat wave over in Europe right now, and Nintendo said that you shouldn't play your Switch when temperatures exceed 35 degrees Celsius, which for us, our Eagle people over here, that's 95
Freedom
degrees.
units.
Yeah. How much that is? How much is that in Bear Eagles?
I don't know.
5.
Uh,
95 Fahrenheit.
It's pretty hot.
Then I can never play my Switch outside.
yeah, I was gonna say, like,
Yeah.
do they realize that like people live in the southeast and like also like Mexico, the Middle East, like
Right?
like,
It's 95
equatorial
degrees
regions
out.
in general?
That's
Actually, it's
that's
kind of
about
funny that they
average
don't-
here.
Don't
During
consider that, considering there's a Nintendo.
to be fair, we get down to
store in
like the
Israel.
60s in like the winter, and during the fall it's actually nice 70 like the whole
Yeah,
time.
we get like 3 weeks out of the year where it's mild outside. The only reason it wasn't
was-
95 degrees today in Huntsville was because it was cloudy the
Was it-
entire day and supposed to be
Yeah.
raining. It never did rain. It might later tonight, but it was cloudy all day.
I just realized how like dark it switched. It was like bright behind me.
Bro, in Iowa, the sun doesn't set until like after 9 o'clock, like 9:15. The sun go down. Dude, it was crazy.
That was
Okay,
like
it's weird that
Texas when Cameron and
like
I
that.
went in 6 or 7. Yeah, between those 2 years, we went to Texas, and the sun didn't set till like after 10 p.m. So it's just like sunny and bright, and you're like,
Like I'm trying to
This
go
is
to bed, dog.
hard.
Like I'm in bed right now. I remember we got
Actually.
back. Yeah, we got done with our dinner the first night we were there, and we got back to the hotel, and it was like 9 o'clock. And I looked at my watch. It's like 9 o'clock. Why does that feel? Oh yeah, the sun is out. It's 9
This-
p.m. and the sun is out. I still don't need headlights right now. So yeah, I guess we can just never play outside. Now,
yeah, right.
Even if it's in October, we could do it.
I wasn't gonna play my Switch outside anyways, though. Maybe in a car.
Exactly.
but-
That's why they sell the Spaco cooling.
They're
tower.
obviously talking about all those roof parties people in Europe have. We figured out where they came from in the.
Bro, I can't believe they
commercial.
canceled their own roof parties, which they promoted in the original commercial.
weak. 95 degrees. Can't go outside. Weak.
Yeah, I was like,
Call me back when your UV index is 12 and it feels like 111 outside.
that's what I figured. I was
Then
like,
we'll talk.
I saw the heat wave and I was like, what is this average weather for the South?
We were joking
Oh,
about
it
that.
is.
Yeah, we were joking about that at work when we were up in Cedar. Like, you earn your, it's like polar opposites. You earn your Iowan stripes if you survive the winter there, or like, you know, there's days that don't get above zero, blah, blah, blah. And that's not even the worst. Like, there's Canada. Like, that's, you know, Iowa's not even that far up there. But you earn your stripes in the South if you live through a summer.
Yeah, right.
funny because I remember we told them that like it was like we were out at some rooftop bar after our last day for like a social hour with our customer and everything, just chilling. And we were
What
joking
was
about
it? 80 degrees.
yeah, it was like 80 degrees. I wasn't sweating. It felt good. Like the sun didn't sting. And I was like, if this was in, if
Comfortable
we were in
weather.
Huntsville right now, we would be inside. Like, there's a reason that rooftop bars in Alabama don't open until the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Um,
80 degrees, we'd probably run it, but it will be way hotter.
It's gonna be 100% humidity. Yeah,
Right?
that's funny. Okay, so our old but still interesting tidbit for the week brought to you by Cameron. So in Pokemon Box on GameCube, there's a Surfing Pichu Pokemon that you can get, but you have to deposit 1,500 unique Pokemon from your Game Boy in order to get it.
from one, according to the YouTuber Common Hero, it's from one game.
Oh, so I couldn't use the 5 Game Boy games. And do
No,
No,
so you have to pick
it's
one game,
from
and they have to
one
be
game.
unique games or unique Pokemon.
Unique Pokemon.
You have to play
15.
1,500 unique Pokemon games.
So wait, can I put like 2 like Zubats in it or no?
Yes, because
Yeah.
that would count as 2 unique Pokemon.
Yeah, you just can't like deposit and withdraw the same set of Pokemon over and over again until you get to 1,500. You have to
We
put
tried
in
that.
1,500 unique Pokemon. Like so, like not unique as in like different Pokemon, but
Mhm.
by like
Unique.
separate Pokemon. Like you can deposit 1,500 Zubats because they're all unique, quote unquote. They're all different Pokemon.
Let's go.
So, and what Cameron says is you can't even have that many Pokemon in the game. So, it's gonna be a while.
Have fun.
This is why we hack games. All right.
She's doing a no hack run.
Rumors. Let's see. Leaked company memo from GameStop CFO. It came out, and apparently layoffs are coming, and for both GameStop and Game Informer. Not shocking. I hope my boy Tim keeps his position. Tim, if you're listening to this, I support you. I'm here for you. Hope you stay there.
Tim the goat.
Tim is a G. He's a real G. Rockstar Games has canned RDR1 and GTA 4 remasters, and the ports of RDR2 to PS5 and Xbox Series XS. So, what are they doing? I don't know. Hopefully they're not doing a Blizzard.
They're just gonna do nothing. It'll be fun.
Sounds about right. Nothing. This is all the canceled games, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Microsoft may be trying to bring NIS America games to the Xbox platform. Interesting.
That's just for that company. That's kind of a vague phrase because I think they're just a producer.
Yeah, Nippon Ichi Software. Japanese video game developer and publisher. Let's see what they've made, if anything stands out really big.
I've played some of the games because I know their logo.
Oh, Disgaea. Let's see. Yeah, they're involved in a lot of the Disgaea games. Trying to find something else that really sticks out, like everybody knows what that is, kind of thing. It's mostly just Japanese games.
Right, or stuff they've helped with, or
Yeah. Scroll down the bottom to some recent stuff.
yes, Frozen Twilight.
I mean, yeah, it's just a lot of random stuff, and then Disgaea.
Right, so it's like, so I
They've
gotta
also
assume they're
helped on
talking
some
about.
of the Ys games. Seems
They
like.
gotta be mainly talking about Disgaea then, right?
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some in this list that I'm missing because I'm uncultured or whatever, but
Oh, they did Trails. Something.
Trails or Trials?
Try Legend of
Don't hurt yourself.
Trials.
Okay.
The Legend of Heroes. I don't know this series though, but it.
Well, when you first said Trials, I was thinking like Trials, like the motocross
Trials of-
dirt bike game.
No, this is like.
But that was like
anime
yeah, no, I was gonna say like that sounds really
Really?
off-brand. So those are the games
Trials of-
they help development. They have published a lot more. Okay, so like Altair Ares, Sakura Wars, Cave Story. Let's see. They published Persona 4 Golden.
That's Alice though. I gotta assume they're talking about what they own though, not what they published though.
Or
Right?
excuse me, they published Persona 4 Golden in Europe.
Right. Like Nintendo published some thing I can't
Yeah,
remember
they
over here.
published Danganronpa, more Ys games, Dungeon Travelers, Persona 4 Dancing All Night. They also published in Europe.
Seems like they're just like a publishing thing for Europe.
They do. There's a lot of stuff here listed for North America too. It's just a lot of that stuff is kind of smaller things. But yeah, like this entire list has yes for Europe and like 3/4 yes for America. So it's a little more Europe, but they do a lot of stuff here. It looks like they published a lot of Persona games for the Vita and 3DS in Europe. Because they also have Persona Q for 3DS in Europe. They published that there. Rodea the Sky Soldier, Legend of Heroes. It's nothing like super crazy, but they have done some notable stuff. Interesting. There is an entire presently unused menu for Nirvana Initiative scenario DLC with placeholders not related to the costume DLC. Was that like data mined or something or?
Yeah.
Okay.
By a person like early on.
So I guess we'll be getting some DLC here soon.
I assume it will follow one of the characters who's like got knowledge, like throughout the whole game. He knows more than he's letting on. I assume that will be one of them.
It seems like okay. There's also been some Mario movie leaks.
Oh, I posted that as
I
a
posted
thing.
an entire text file on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta scroll
So
up.
let's see. I'm
A lot of this is similar to the last leak we talked about for the movie, though.
probably. Okay,
I mean,
so
it is.
I'm not gonna read the spoiler for our 3 viewers' sake. If you want to read it, Google it. But I will read a paraphrased synopsis. It just says that it suggests that the Mario movie will follow a sort of, quote, Lego movie inspired approach where the film tackles all sorts of fan favorite moments while also including a range of musical moments. Which sounds pretty on brand. I could have guessed that, you know. Just like it's got, I mean, it's the first one. It's got to hit a bunch of nostalgia bits. It's got to hit all the big ones. It's got to hit all the stuff everybody knows. You know, that's the point. Mario and Luigi will reportedly have Brooklyn accents and start out as slightly different characters with darker clothes which are worn out and dusty. I think we've talked about this part before.
Right.
But yeah, there literally is a
very similar.
huge text file with much more detail about it. I did glance at it really quick and I saw Charles Martinet's name in there, so he's doing something. I don't know what. I'm gonna try to avoid that. But I mean, you could guess that Charles Martinet is gonna do something in that movie, even if it's just a voiceover or whatever, because you know he's the guy.
They did put him as question
This
mark.
leak also claims there will be no like, what was it? Dabbing or fart jokes or anything like that.
Oh man, I wanted some cringe. I wanted to see Mario dab and fart on Luigi.
What a
Which
L
I
movie,
read those
bro.
and I was like, yeah, that's definitely Nintendo being like,
Do you
no.
think they asked? Do you think they asked
Yes,
at one point?
I
Like,
think
they did.
Illumination.
how do
team
you? What do
asked.
you think about Mario farting? Hear me out.
Okay, do you want us to drop the movie?
Yeah, they're like probably like, you got 5 seconds before I literally break your nose in this meeting. I'm gonna find out where you live. Miyamoto's soul. Miyamoto would probably murder you, and then whenever Miyamoto dies, he's going to haunt you in hell for the rest of your life, for the rest of your eternity. Let's see. The Winter Soldier has been leaked as the next playable character in Marvel's Avengers. I'm surprised they're still adding stuff to that.
Yeah, that's more why I included it. I was like, dang, they actually are still working on that game.
At least they're trying.
Are they gonna fix anything?
A plus for effort, F minus for execution.
Yeah.
Bandai Namco confirmed that they got hacked. Uh-oh. What all came out from that?
I think we talked about it.
I don't know.
I don't remember everything.
Okay.
But I think we talked about it.
So it was rumored fake. ALPHV ransomware group, also known as Black Cat, announced that it had successfully launched a ransomware attack on Bandai Namco Entertainment servers. Following a day or two of silence, the company said that it's assessing the damage. Let's see. After we confirmed the unauthorized access, we have taken measures such as blocking access to the servers to prevent damage from spreading. In addition, there is a possibility that customer information related to the toys and hobby business in Asian regions, excluding Japan, was included in the servers and PCs. We are currently identifying the status about existence of leakage, scope of the damage, and investigating the cause. We will continue to investigate the cause of this incident and will disclose the investigation results as appropriate. We will also work with external organizations to strengthen security throughout the group and take measures to prevent reoccurrence. We offer our sincerest apologies to everyone involved for any complications or concerns caused by this incident. Let's see. The leak includes games like Tekken 8, new Armored Core, Elden Ring DLC, Code Vein sequel, and much more. Whoopsies. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl Ultimate Edition has been rated for Australia. Bro, what's up with Australia and getting the early ratings?
For real.
But so,
Their
get the early ratings for
PSVRB
Metroid
team is bad
for
about just
Trilogy?
leaking. Maybe they don't care. They're like, well, we didn't make it here in our
We didn't
country,
make it.
so we
You
can
asked
just
us to
leak it.
rate it, and we have to publish the rating.
We published
We'll
that.
just go ahead and publish it before you even.
They didn't buy the exclusivity.
Man, I can't
tier.
believe they're like, oh, let's announce Ultimate Edition. Okay, this is just a bad plan. I get why they're calling it Ultimate Edition. We all get that part. But like they have what, 3 DLC characters? Oh, here you go. You bought the game. For all of you who bought the game, you can now buy the game again with the 3 DLC characters.
I love spending money. I love spending money.
Especially on things I already own.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Not only do I enjoy spending money, but I more so enjoy spending money on stupid things.
Cameron's like dying. Why are you like?
Because he probably feels like I'm calling him out specifically, as if I don't also do the same exact thing.
Wasn't looking at me after that.
Yeah. If Jewel were here, she would have the same exact reaction. Let's see. Oh yeah, that new Terminator game was apparently teased before confirmed. And also, a Twitter account. What was his name? King K. Rool Facts.
Found.
So King K. Rool himself has a Twitter, and he says that the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC Wave 2 that we've been talking about for quite some time now, will drop, quote, next Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central. He says specifically 1300 hours Pacific time. So 5 p.m. Central. Did we ever realize? Did we ever
When did-
confirm if it was
when
like
did
this
we-
Wednesday or next Wednesday?
No, I looked through
Yeah.
his Twitter and I couldn't figure it out.
Okay, when did he tweet it?
This week, like today. I
Oh,
think.
okay. Did he just say
Oh,
Wednesday?
so that-
He said next Wednesday.
Next
That-
Wednesday. Okay, so
that could be-
that's probably next week then. Because usually, if he means he would probably just have said Wednesday or this Wednesday. Because usually, when you say next Wednesday, you're talking about like the following.
That's how I define it. Is
Yeah.
if you're
That's how
talking, you say
when
next.
you
mean.
say it.
Yeah,
in
here's
the-
exactly what. Okay, it's not found. It's fines at King K. Rool fines. Hopefully, it's been fun with the Bayonetta 3 announcement. Looking forward to the Mario Kart 8 DLC, 8 Deluxe Wave 2 being announced next Wednesday at 1500 BST. I've been told.
At 1500 PST,
Yeah. B.
BST.
Right.
Oh, what's BST? Is that
That's
British
like-
Standard Time? British
Maybe.
Summertime. 1 hour ahead of BST to
Is
CST.
6 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah. Okay. So
So if it's at
7.
3, that's a 9.
Yeah.
it's
Or no, 9 for you, 10 for us.
No, 9 for me, 8 for you.
Yeah, no, that's not how time zones work.
I'll figure it out eventually.
7 hours ahead, 1500 at Britain. So that's 10
Eight.
a.m.
And
15 minus 7 is no,
8.
because
No,
it starts over at
it's
12.
not.
So it's minus 5 to 12 and then 2 more. So
so
10
10.
10
No,
Central
15
Standard Time.
is
So
3. 15 is 3 o'clock.
Okay, hold on.
oh,
8 a.m.
dude, military
I work
time,
in
dude,
24
military time
hours.
breaks my brain so hard.
It's
Look,
8
I
a.m.
wouldn't know it. I wouldn't know it if it wasn't required for Disney. 15
I
is
do
3.
know it, and then Grant talks, and I'm like, yeah, that makes
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because my brain like just finds an idea that like makes
trying
sense
to
if
do
you
the
don't
math.
think about it at all. If you just take it like at pure face value, it makes perfect sense.
If you
But if you
don't
think about it for
actually
like
apply logic.
if you think about it for even like 2 seconds, you find my flaw. But if you just don't think about it, which
if
I
you
don't,
just go. No, if you just
He
go,
says
yeah,
it
that
himself.
actually makes sense.
yeah,
But you-
Yeah,
okay.
he
Look,
did say 12.
I just want to say you subtracted 5 from 15 and
It's
got
a
12. And then subtracted-
I told you, it worked. I have evidence. Alex was totally on board with me. He was totally there. He was all there.
Cooper,
I had
Cooper, it's okay. You're not the only one who can't count.
Bro,
It's so.
15
you
do I
just-
have 15 fingers? No.
There's just 2 hours in there.
Yeah,
that don't
Cooper heard
exist,
15 and
Cameron.
was like, I don't even care. It'll come. I'll see the tweet and then I'll be excited. I can't even. 15 is like,
so
whoa. I
It's
can't.
8
I gotta start
a.m.
using
for
my
us. if
toes
it's
and stuff.
real.
Yeah, so 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern.
No.
No.
Wait, no.
8.
9 Eastern, 8 Central.
Yeah.
I
we're
literally
8.
Googled 1500 British summertime to CST and it says 9 a.m. 3 p.m.
how many
British
hours?
summertime is 9 a.m. Central Time.
How many hours did we say?
I looked it up and it
67.
said, I put in
British
British
summer
Standard Time.
British
to
summertime is
Central.
7 hours ahead of Central Standard Time. So 6 hours ahead of you, Cameron.
So how is it 9 for Central?
I don't know. Is Google telling me wrong? Let's go to a website.
Wait,
No.
Google
Google
wrong?
says 9 a.m. Central Time.
That's-
Why is this so complicated, bro? Okay,
Doesn't make any sense.
literally, okay, I went to a different
That's not
website.
how time works.
3 to 4 p.m. on British summertime is 9 to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Corrected
Okay.
for, let's see, CST. Okay, no, that's a different thing. I thought it was
Okay,
gonna say
British time
Summer
says
time.
it's 9 a. This Savvy time says 3 p.m. is 9 a.m.
That feels
in
like
Central Daylight.
Okay,
that's
no,
gotta be
no,
'cause
but
of
yeah, but Savvy
Cappuccino
Time also
time zone.
specifies that British summertime is 6 hours ahead of Central Daylight Time, not 7.
Okay.
So one of these people is wrong.
That changes it.
Google said two.
Uh,
Google said both 9 a.m. and 7 hours. So I don't think they. I don't really know what's going on. It's gonna be out next Wednesday
They don't
sometime.
have. Do they not have daylight savings?
They
I
might
think we're
not.
on the only-
And that
That
would
might be
explain
what's
the
throwing me off.
numbers. Why Google would get it right, but we would be confused.
This has been the most painful 10 minutes of my life.
I know daylight savings was created over here.
15 minus 5 is 12.
As
And
your
it all went downhill from there.
I just love that Alex was so on board. That cracks me up. I was just spewing like the first thoughts that I could count. I was trying to be
No,
quick.
it makes sense.
15 minus 5 is 12.
When you don't think about
And
it,
you
you're like, yep,
subtract two
yep,
more
yep,
and you
yep,
get
yep,
10.
yep.
There's a little bit of truth in there. The second half was right. 12 minus 2 is indeed 10.
Okay, the clocks go forward 1 hour.
Okay, we'll deal with this after the podcast.
This says they have daylight savings. So
I
then
am
I'm-
so
Alex, stop,
that
stop.
fried. This I am
It's dead.
cooked, dude. I was so exhausting.
Thankfully, we don't have a finishing.
I'm
topic.
glad all of our listeners could enjoy listening to
Us not know how time zones work.
I try to
No,
tell
we
people
totally
that I'm
know
stupid.
how.
I really try to convince people, and everybody's like, "Oh, you're just being hard on yourself. Stop being negative." Blah blah blah. They don't listen, bro. I'm
You don't-
serious.
Look.
I'm not being negative, but I did just say that 15 minus 5 is 12. Like, you gotta
That's
hear me out.
is definitely right.
Look. It's fine. Work brain
Do you
takes
remember-
up most of the capacity, so after work it shuts off.
You remember that word? Who was it? Was it Trey or someone came into like the band room and tried to explain how 2 plus 2 equals 5, and he like put up the numbers on the board, and he like took the numbers out of the brackets to try to explain it. Like he made,
Yeah. Like, it makes sense if you do the math wrong.
and everybody was like, brackets.
Yeah. Anything is easy if you do the math wrong.
You just
Hence
do it
me.
wrong.
I had solved the puzzle. In my mind, I knew exactly when it was coming out. I did.
Right. Well, here's
I
the thing.
did the
If you
whole. I
watched
did
it at
all of the
10
math
a.m.
wrong,
this
and I
guy
still
was
got the right answer.
If you watched it
Eastern
at
time,
10
anyway.
a.m. and this guy was right, then it would be there, and you would know. When you're
That's
trying-
that classic meme, like that snapshot of someone's like test or something that they're like, I don't know how you did it, but you did everything in this problem wrong, and you still got the right answer.
Yeah, the wrong answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, King K. Rool. Appreciate it. So yeah, Mario Kart
Why do
DLC
you put
is
it in
coming
British time? That hurts our brains.
Up. I don't know. Maybe
Or-
he's British.
American only.
No, Britain doesn't exist. You're right. There's just America. Either put it in America or leave leaks alone.
Continuing the Scott the Woz reference. What's that like? You want the 2-year warranty on that? Oh, I hate the metric system. How much is that in feet? How many feet is 2 years?
Look. We don't have to do scripted videos. 'cause we
COVID
can
is one
just
hell of a
bullshit.
disease, dude. I'm telling you.
Trust me, I know.
Yeah.
Check me out on commission.
Hey, real quick, this just got found. According to a Swedish retailer, the Advanced War remake has been supposedly delayed till February 24th of 2023. So we knew it was delayed because of the war.
Yeah.
but this
Give it a
is the
year.
first time
Yeah.
I've
I
heard a
guess
date.
that's fair. January 2023, Russia ramps things back up.
And we all cry because we can't.
Yeah, like I feel bad for Ukrainians, but I just want a game. Ugh. I need to be put in jail. I really do. I should go to my psychiatrist and be like, "What's a like? Do you have a pill that will stop this? Like, what pill makes me
Just
not
play
think?"
the podcast.
Yeah,
How do
I
I
said,
stop
yeah. How do I stop the 15 minus 5 equals 12 thing? How do I? Is there like a pill that makes me shut up?
I have a college
Like, is there
degree.
something? Yeah, I literally, yeah, I should grab.
We all do.
Yeah, I graduated from college with an engineering degree.
You can't do math. Look. I've always said math is the hardest engineering classes.
Yeah, it
And
is
now I know
because
why.
they're like, oh, you know all that stuff in the real world where you like see things and put things together. Like, we're gonna toss all that out the window and imagine this.
Imagine numbers.
Yeah, imagine
Prove your numbers.
this equation doesn't really work, but I came up with this thing that's imaginary.
No,
And if
no,
I
the
plug in this
best part-
imaginary number that isn't real, then all of a sudden things make sense.
Y'all forget the best part about college math, though. They explain the basics during class, and then the tests are like, okay, did you learn the basics? Good, because now we've put like the hardest problems that we can come up with from that
How-
basic knowledge on the test.
How do I find the integral of an imaginary number? It's not even real to begin with.
We didn't learn
That's
this.
how people got lynched, like back like 1,000 years ago. You would get like literally tossed in a river because you came up with some concept like that. That was Satan. You tried to explain like, okay, this doesn't really exist, but
I mean, maybe they were right.
yeah, there might have been some truth to that.
We gotta go back to lynching people. Creating that concept.
Yeah. Yeah, gets taught imaginary numbers. Hey, professor, do you want to see your kids again? Oh no. Okay. All right. Yeah. So there is no finishing topic obviously this week because we missed a week, so we just had a lot of things to talk about. But our finishing topic is to remind you to tune in next week for episode 100. It's the big day. We're gonna have our special guest boy, Mr. Tuttle, back on here to host a new game that we can play. That's hopefully gonna be not as difficult as my Jeopardy, and also since he's running it, I can participate. So it's
That might be more interesting.
yeah, we'll see how it goes. I won't give you all the
Although-
details now. You'll have to tune in. But the game is going to be essentially guessing video games with box art. We'll
It's
have
like
a lot
charades, kinda.
more. Kinda, yeah. Like you'll have to tune in next week. But we'll be guessing video game box arts basically. But yeah, tune in next week. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I cannot wait. And yeah, 100 weeks of all night gamers. Finally,
week.
we're finally there. We're at the 3 digits. Maybe should this be season 2? Is episode
Season 2, I
100?
think we should wait till 104.
So 2 years is a season.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I
It
should
is now.
have made it 1 year, but you know, I
We've
can't-
actually been in season 2 the whole time, guys. So we just didn't tell you.
Woo!
That
Glad we
means I'm
told
gonna have
you.
to update the video.
Nah.
Well, I mean, I can only really matters for the RSS feed. Like the
Right.
episode numbers will still go up.
Be the same.
Yeah, but I don't know the way they document it. All right, so yeah, be sure to tune in next week for that, and we will see you there for some cool video game shenanigans celebrating 100 episodes of All Night Gamers. Thank you so much for listening. Share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at All Night Gamers with a K. I tweeted something today. It was an apology for missing last week. We tweet things occasionally. We tweet more if you talk to us, but people don't really like talking to us, I guess. I mean, obviously not. I wouldn't talk to people that can't do math either. So, yeah,
Pay
we will
attention.
let us know. Let's see. What do we want to hear about?
Do you believe the Mario Kart DLC is real?
Oh yeah, do you believe that's real? What's your thoughts on the video game loot box thing in the UK? What are you gonna pre-order Bayonetta 3 or God of War? Did you get the Jotnar edition for God of War? Are you
Are you
still
happy
suffering
it's
with
just 2?
Xenoblade 3? Yeah, like all the crazy collector's edition pre-order crap. And let's see. What do you think Nintendo meant by the more N64 games coming in the future? What would you like to see that hasn't already been added or mentioned? And yeah, with that, we'll see you next week for a fun little game show. So with
Yep.
that, bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.